Hey there, how is everybody doing out there in YouTube land? We got a good one for you today. We're going to learn a little bit about passing chords, especially secondary dominants. And we've got a pretty song to learn it with, learn that music theory with. And you know, those of you who've tracked my videos, you know I'd like to let the songs teach us a lesson in music. Those people who can compose professional songs know what they're doing, and we are going to let them become our music teacher. So today we're going to use the song Everything Must Change. We're going to be in the key of G minor or B flat major, same key. So make sure that you know that scale pretty well. And if we get into deep water, for some of you, this doesn't matter. If you play guitar, this video will work for you. If you play the piano, what we're going to do is we're going to analyze the chords that go into this song and see why certain chords work with other chords. That's the purpose of what we're going to do today. Ready to go? All right. Grab your guitar, grab whatever you play, and let's listen to this beautiful song. Now, before I get into it, for those of you who haven't heard this song, lots of people have covered this song. I like Bill Perry's version, so let's get a little taste of that, just so we know kind of what we're talking about here. So I'm going to slide this YouTube video over here, and here we go. Everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Everyone will change. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. The young become the old, and mysteries do unfold. For that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except rain comes from the clouds and the sun lights up the sky, and the hummingbirds do fly. Winter turns. Yes, winter turns. Yes, winter turns. Yes, it does. All right, I'm gonna pause. Yes. Because I don't wanna. You can look up that "Everything Must Change" video on YouTube yourself and enjoy it. And I suggest that you do. If you need to pause this video, go over there, check it out. There are other people. George Benson sings the same song. So it's one of those cover songs. A lot of people sing it. Now, again, our purpose here is to look at secondary dominant chords and see why it works. It works on the guitar, it works on the piano. I just happen to be on the piano. I have my virtual keyboard up so you can see the voicings I'm using, but if you come up with different voicings, that's fine. So obviously the first thing we want is the melody. Everything must change. And the first chord is a G minor chord. Everything must change. Now, let me just do a sidetrack here for a second. Because a lot of times you have to accompany yourself. So, did you notice my left hand just, it allowed the melody to ring out. Now, the bass came up, well, there's a 9. I went root, 5th, root, minor 3rd. In other words, I'm playing around in that scale. I could have gone root, 5th, 9th. In other words, I'm making a melody out of my left hand. So listen to this. So I'm dancing around, but this melody here is still singing. Now, the only other thing you could do is just lay on a G minor chord, but look how many beats that is. 2, 3, 4. So we say that's whack. We got to fill that up with something. So the left hand can do it. All right, here's our first passing chord. Okay, so we picked some kind of D dominant chord. I picked a D7 flat 9. I could have picked a regular D. I gotta maintain this melody here because we got some kind of D dominant chord. Now, when you get to dominant chords, you got lots of choices there. You gotta go there. You can go there. Now, I would probably leave this alone because now you're clashing with the melody. Easy way to do it if you're a piano player is just, there's my right hand and here comes my left hand. Now I'll take this D because it's sitting right there looking at me, and then I'll just take this note down and this note up. And so I'm kind of playing a C diminished or E flat diminished in my right hand, and my left hand is playing left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. But voicing is not what I'm trying to teach today. Why did I go to that D chord? Because what's coming next? We're circling right back to another G minor, and D7 goes to G. Here's the first time. Different chord. Different chord. So this time we went to a B flat, some kind of B flat 7 chord. Here's my left hand. Matter of fact, that took care of the whole chord. There's the root, and there are the guide tones. I just added some notes in here. There's the melody, so I went here. Now, last time I went to a D7, this time I went to a B flat 7. Where in the heck is a B flat 7 coming from? Why? Because the next chord is an E flat major. So these secondary dominants look ahead and say that E flat. So that's a big old bass powerful thing. So I went down here and root fifth. So let's go back to the beginning. And so you'll see the first time I used some kind of D dominant. The second time I used a B flat dominant. And the only reason is because they're leading to different chords. Here from the top. Get the idea? So the secondary dominant chord in the key of B flat, the dominant chord in that key would be F7. This is a B flat 7, so it's clearly a secondary dominant. It works because it's setting up the next chord. So we went from E flat, just so you know, some kind of E flat. You could have played it this way if you wanted to. We discussed voicings in another video. So I always say this when I get to application. If you want to know where am I coming up with these voicings, go to my YouTube channel and look for, I did a series for intermediate pianists. Those of you who are playing the guitar, hey Gino, how you doing? All I have is an E flat major chord. So and I know my buddy Gino can find 10 or 12 E flat major chords on this guitar, so I don't have to worry about that. So from the top. Everything must change. That's a G minor chord. Now we got some kind of D7 chord. Why? Because we're circling right back to G minor. That time I just did a 10th. Root, 5th, minor 3rd. This time I need a different setup, different dominant chord. Why? Because I'm going to E flat. Let me just stop just there for a second. Here's a regular E flat, but here's the way I would usually play it. Here again, I'm thinking G minor over E flat. Next chord is D minor. Now we're going down the scale. E flat. That is the 4 chord, 2 of the 3 chord. Then we got nothing stays. So once we got to the 4 chord, we went 4, 3, little melody, to the 2 chord. Now, where are we going next? We're going back to the top. So we need to set up. You think a 2 chord will want to go to the 5 chord, like, but we're not going to B flat. So we're going. We need this D chord to get us back to the top again. I hope this is making sense. nice. And now we're ready to go to the bridge. Last time we had to get to G minor. Not this time. We need this chord. That's an F7. We could have played this. We could have played this. There's my right hand. We could have played an F7 with a flatted 9. Could have played an F7 with a sharp 9. Don't like that one. Chord is. Why? Because we're going to B flat major. Okay, so we could have played that B flat major this way. Actually, that's the preferable way because I don't need that B flat. I got it in my left hand. There are not many things, but the point of this video is to get to that B flat. I needed this chord. Now here's a straight A minor 7 flat 5. A minor 7 flat 5 to some kind of D7. Let's do it the way. That's a 2-5-1 heading for G minor. Now, let's pause here. Where are we going? Uh-oh, here comes a B flat dominant chord. That's what this song is doing. That tells me all day long I'm going to E flat. So I'm on a D chord, D dominant chord again. So that tells me I'm going some kind of G minor. Stays the same. Now I gotta decide, am I going back to the top or am I going to the bridge? If I'm going back to the top, I need a D chord. But if I'm going to the bridge, I need a B flat dominant chord. I need an F chord. There are not many things. B flat chord is setting up the Okay, hopefully that made some sense, that we use that nice, beautiful song. Plus, it's a good song to know how to play. It's a touching song, but it's teaching us to insert dominant chords to set up, to keep motion in your songs. If we took those out, we just go. Change the whole mood of the song instead of going, this is what we want. because I got a D7 I got a D7 flat 9 here. Okay, enjoy that. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I will take a look at them. Also, if this has been helpful to you, drop that in the comments as well. Here, and I'll sign off for now, and let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.